So, how many bales of hay does a cow eat? And how many bales will we go through in a winter? So, I asked my family to track how many bales they fed the cows over 30 days. And this turned out to be a more linear graph than exponential, which makes sense because you feed them the same amount of bales every day. Sometimes they get a little bit more, sometimes they get a little bit less, but it's usually pretty average. So, to start off with this, I actually did an exponential decay equation, which as soon as I graphed it and looked at it, it's like, that's not right. They're not going through 300 bales of hay in 30 days. Otherwise, we would be out of business or money. So, actually, the first equation I did was just a basic C over 3, which was just a cow eats a third of a bale. We're trying to figure out bales. C over 3 times T. Pretty simple equation. Your initial is 300 bales. We had 300 bales at the start. And it comes out to negative T squared over 3 plus 300, or 300 minus T squared over 3. That's a pretty simple solution, but the only problem is that's an exponential decay. And that's not what we're looking for hay. We're looking for some lengthy use out of it. So I actually ended up using Euler's equation, which is a pretty simple step equation when you have 1 bale of hay that you're feeding cows per day. So that's our step, is 1. And then, so this is what I'm talking about when I graphed it. This bottom one that kind of juts out and doesn't go with the rest of them, that's my exponential equation. And as soon as I looked at that graph, I said, no way, Jose, that's not right. And then this orange one, I know you can barely see it 'cause it's a phone camera, but there's an orange and a gray one, and they're pretty close together. And that's because it's a pretty linear equation, and Euler's represents that much more than an exponential decay equation. So, yeah, so what I messed up was I tried to do exponential decay, and then a quick solution was just to do Euler's. It was a fast and easy solution, so I just decided to do it myself. I think I just tried to make it a little bit more complicated than it needed to be with a decay equation, because it's not falling off at an exponential rate. It's falling off at a very linear rate. And yeah, that's, cows eat hay. Now here's a video of my cows eating hay. So they were already fed this morning, but this is what's eating all of our hay.